Hello all, happy Monday. Welcome to No More Daydreams. This is take number 2, and I would like this to be my second and final take. But I just have 3 quick things for you today, just 3 things I've been noodling on, and then I gotta go wash my hair. And it's like one of those days where I'm gonna wash my hair and be like, wow, I feel like a new woman, an absolute new woman. So number 1, just a reminder to hydrate this week. It's super simple, but it's never gonna go anywhere. And I'm one of those people that I have to kind of constantly switch up the water bottle that I'm using. Last week I went and made sure that I had some seltzer and Topo Chico in the house, have some citrus that I can put in my water. I don't know what it is. It just feels very difficult for me to generally hit my hydration goal. And then especially when I'm having days that aren't as nice in the brain to myself, I just feel like hydration is just such an easy one to go. So I'm really focusing on hydration this week, especially as these Richmond allergies are kicking up. I just want to stay hydrated. Number 2, just a reminder to have some fun with your movement today. Just get outside, go play, go move your body, move your meat suit. I'm practicing what I preach. This is, I have 2 exercise bands. I had a light kettlebell, my little hacky sack here, and I just set my timer for 10 minutes. I went out on my patio. And did I say 10 minutes or 11 minutes? Regardless, it was 11 minutes. It doesn't matter. Went out on my patio and just moved my body. Did some squats, did some RDLs, jump roped a little bit, hacky sacked a little bit, did some curls. Just kept moving as slow as I needed to or as fast as I wanted to. And I know I definitely can overcomplicate movement for sure. And I loved lifting heavy 3 to 4 days a week in college, and I've loved getting to the gym and having a super consistent workout schedule. And I definitely need some all or nothing reminders when it comes to lifting, when it comes to just getting movement in, especially strength training and getting my heart rate up. And I'm at a season right now where I want to make working out at home feel good. I feel like during COVID it felt good, but we didn't really have another option. So I'm excited to just play with my environment a little bit and kind of get a home gym / maybe fix up the patio where it feels good and fun to work out. And number 3, what was number 3? Oh, number 3, just something I have been noodling on today, but then the last couple days as well. I feel like I had an intensive on Friday and signed a new client, and she reminds me of me in a lot of ways. And I think that one thing that I struggle with, a lot of my clients struggle with, a lot of people struggle with in general, is we're constantly thinking well, what next? Well, what else can I do? What can I add? What can I add to my routine? Or we're constantly I think it's great to want to evolve and to self-improve, but then there becomes a certain point where generally the answer isn't doing more. It's doing less of something, and not in a restrictive way. It's difficult, definitely not in a restrictive way, but maybe it'd be worrying less, right? And it's not just easy to be well, I'm gonna stop worrying. I'm a worrywart. I've always been a worrywart. I remember my mom calling me that when I was very, very little. So, I can't just worry less, but I'm okay, what kind of helps me ground a little bit? What kind of helps me slow down? What helps me sink into my body? And I think sometimes there's also a lot of value in finding magic in the mundane, and instead of adding and doing more and grinding and hustle and this and that, just slowing down a little bit and really enjoying the ritual of coffee in the morning, sitting down with your cup and scrolling on Instagram, or enjoying the magic. And I was talking about washing my hair, what a magical moment that will be of me just trying to be present, listening to some music, feeling grateful. So I guess that's the third thing is, I'm curious if any of this resonates. Do you think of, does anything come to mind of, what, maybe the thing I could try is to slow down a little bit, or just change up the pace a little bit. Because Lucy always says you have to slow down to speed up, and I like that. And I struggle. I struggle with hydration. it's so easy for me to get, like, the reason that stay present was on one of my first 2 stickers is because, and it's what I used to send all of my little new client, like, kind of like gift boxes. I used to send a bracelet that said stay present, and it's on the 4 Agreements tee. Oh no, I just got a low battery, but hopefully this still is still going. Sugar, what was I gonna say? The reason why stay present is a word, because it's another thing that it's so easy for me to just take thoughts and run with it. It's so easy for me to not be present. And one thing I want to talk about this week is, the concept of no more daydreams. I definitely want you to daydream and to get excited about what you're daydreaming about, but also like be taking action on it. Like, this definitely isn't a, I think there's a lot of magic in daydreaming. There's a lot of magic in visualization and letting ourselves be creative and imaginative and just seeing where that takes us. Like, that's certainly not, the concept of the brand is not to squash that. The concept is to take that and then take action towards it. But I'll have to say, in order to take action on things, it's a lot easier to do one thing at a time, to stay in the present, stay in the now, and I know that's definitely difficult for me. So hopefully you can't hear me playing with this too badly, but just 3 quick things for you today on this Monday. I just want to get a rep in, show up, show my face, and remind you to hydrate, get some movement in this week, and get curious about where the answer might be doing less and not more. But thank you so much for your time. Always so grateful to have you here. I, again, just never take it for granted. So, and thank you folks for been like reaching out and, saying that things resonate. Like, literally, like, the time to take those voice message or those texts, like, they're noticed, they're received with gratitude. I so appreciate them. So thank you for listening. If you could share this with a friend, share this with a family member, share it to your story, tag me. Literally every little bit helps. So thank you so much, and we'll chat soon.